friends, I just wanted to come on here for a couple of minutes and show you a new kit that I've been working on. I'm calling it Grace Notes Journal, and it's a huge kit. It's 19 pages, so I'm just going to show you the kit real quick here. And what I'm planning on doing is for the month of November, this is November 2022, if you're watching this at another time, you can follow along anytime. It doesn't have to be November, but what I'm going to do is put together this kit into a journal, and I'm going to show you, I probably won't show you, every single thing that I do, but I'm going to show you along the way different ways to make some interesting pocket ideas. I'm going to show you how to do the cover, make some collages, envelopes, flips, different things like that. So hopefully just some quick little tutorials a few times a week during the month of November. And so if you pick up the kit now, you can kind of get yourself ready and follow along with me as I do those. And for those who want to follow along, I'm going to have freebies along the way as well. And the freebies will only be available for a short time, maybe for the week, I'm not sure. So you can download those and work along with me on the kit. It'll be extra things that as I'm working on a journal, I always think, oh, I wish I had something like this. So I'll create those little things and I'll offer them to you as a freebie as well. And my plan is to make a journal, a little bit of a substantial journal, but not a huge journal, just probably 2 signatures with maybe 7 or 8 pages each, and put some different techniques in it and just have fun with it. So I'll just show you the pages here. This is the first page, so they're in a style that is meant to be folded in half like that. So the half is the journal page there, and half is the image. And I used watercolor images, watercolor backgrounds. I have a fiddle in here, kind of an age-distressed fiddle in most of the journal pages, or in all of the journal pages. And I thought that was just a fun thing. My daughter plays the fiddle. I enjoy fiddle music, so I thought I would stick that in there. And then I've got little watercolor birds here and there poking up, and some music papers and that kind of thing as well. Grace Notes are, it's kind of a play on words. Grace Notes in music are just extra little notes that are put into a composition to make it interesting, like a little extra ornamentation. And Grace Notes, on the other hand, I got some scripture on grace and quotes on grace and things like that. So we're going to make notes in this journal about grace, the grace of God. So just kind of a play on words there. So that's the first page. It's all blues and teals, a little bit of yellow. There's the back of that page. So florals with the image of the fiddle again. This is one with the little seals, cute little seals. There's some music paper in the background. There's the fiddle. And here's the back of that one, some dictionary paper and some distressing, and 2 fiddles, one upside down, one right side up there. And here's the next page. It's got little polar bears, some music page again in the background there. There's the fiddle. Some florals and a chevron in the back with 4 different sized fiddles in the background for that one. And this one has a cat in the corner here. Here's a fiddle and here's another fiddle. There's the cat and the fiddle. And you have all the watercolor stars, watercolor trees and that kind of thing. And here's the back of that one. So some music and some distressing and a big image of the distressed fiddle there. And here's the last journal page, and it's got a white dove and some music page again, and the watercolor trees. Here's the fiddle just kind of fading into the back of the trees there. And here's the back of that one, just I guess I actually did that one this way. Just a subtle image of some birch trees I just wanted a lighter background for that one. Oh, I guess this is the last one. And this one has a little polar bear with some icy trees and snowflakes. There's the fiddle, another snowflake there. And here's the back of that one. So some polka dots with the fiddle distressed in the background on that one as well. So those are the journal pages. Here's a page just with some things I think I'm going to use one of these for the cover. I'm going to show you some cover ideas. And I've just got Saved by Grace, Free Gift of Grace, Grace Notes, a fiddle by itself, so you can fussy cut that one, and a couple library cards. So there's that. I printed this one on cardstock, so it's a little bit heavier, and I did not print on the back of that one. This is just some miscellaneous things that we're going to use for collages. I just wanted some, this is the Wonderful Grace of Jesus hymn. This is Amazing Grace, just some random ephemera in the colors and some butterflies in the colors that I'm using. So you can use these for collages. I probably will print them out more than once, and I'll use them for journal cards or that kind of thing as well. But this one is my collage fodder, so I didn't put anything on the back of that one. Here's a bunch of different text for your various cards and journal pockets and different things. I've got quotes, I've got scripture here, so just various things. I printed it all on just a really faded distressed map just for some extra interest. That one's blank on the back again. This one is just a bunch of labels, things that say grace, free gift, remember, full of grace and truth. Just some different fonts, different ways of doing that. This one says God's righteousness at Christ's expense, so that's a cute little thing. This one I did on cardstock as well, and nothing on the back for that one. This is for journal cards or pockets. I'm going to show you some different ways of using these in the weeks to come. So again, just some watercolor images. Two are landscape. This one could be used either way. This one is a portrait orientation. This particular one I did not print on the back, but I probably will do this page again with one of the background pages on the back, just to make into some journal cards, tags, different things like that. So there's that one. And then I recently started playing around with the jelly plate and just loved it. So I made a bunch of prints yesterday just for fun, and I thought I would use a couple of them in this kit. I used the colors that are in this kit, so there's two of them, and here's another two of those jelly prints. So I'm going to show you some different ways of using these pages as well. So I'm just going to get set up and show you one quick little project on what I'm going to make with one of these jelly prints. And I'll show you that in 2 seconds, and then we'll get started with the rest in November. So I'll link the kit down below. It's in my coffee shop, and you can pick that up, and I hope you follow along with me. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Thanks, friends. So here's a little envelope that I just made with a couple elements in the kit. I used one of the jelly plate papers, and I just folded it in half so that I had, this is one of the jelly prints. This is the other one, or this is the other one actually. So I folded it in half so it was basically double-sided, and used a glue stick, and then I sewed around the edges. I sewed on a little piece of trim there. I put a little piece of tulle and a ribbon and a bit of paper flower there. I made a little paper clip with one of the labels to hold the envelope closed like that. And I put one of the sentiments on there from Charles Spurgeon: grace is the first and last moving cause of salvation, and faith, essential as it is only an important part of the machinery which grace employs. We are saved through faith, but salvation is by grace. So that's interesting to meditate on that truth. I have a journal card that I just made with one of the cards that was in the kit, and I just put a a little tab on the top, and I cut out grace notes just where the banner for my kit was. That's the name of the kit. And I just dangled some a little bead and a little I love Jesus on the front there. And I made your first freebie, so I decided I wanted lined paper on the back, so I just made a sheet using that floral print with the fiddle on it, but I just muted it and added some lines on the top. So I glued the tag together with that, just did a little stamp in the corner and sewed around that, and that's our little journal card that lives inside. So I'm gonna do little videos like this. I might show you a little bit more of the process in some of them, but they'll be fairly quick, and I hope you join me along the way. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Thanks.